What's up, guys? How's it going? It's John, and this video I want to talk about a subject that pains me to talk about because I love Toys R Us, and they recently announced that they're closing all their locations. I think they're hopefully hoping to keep 200 locations open at least through a buyer, but I'm not very optimistic, and I don't think they are either. Toys R Us was a part of my childhood growing up. I remember not only just buying video games there, but obviously a lot of Star Wars items at Toys R Us. They had a ton of exclusives for Toys R Us exclusives through Hasbro and other companies. And this is going to really hurt Hasbro. It's going to hurt Lego. It's going to hurt a whole bunch of their companies. And people will say, oh yeah, it's Amazon. It's killed them. And yes, to a point, Amazon has hurt some retail brick and mortar businesses. But Toys R Us hurt themselves too. And there's a company called Bain Financial who invested, basically tried to give them a loan back in 2005. And Bain gave him a loan, and it was for, I don't know how much money, a ton of money. So much in the fact, I think it was like in the billions, and so much in the fact that Toys R Us was struggling with $400 million a year in interest fees alone, which is crazy to think about. So even though they could have potentially be turning a profit, all their profit was going to paying off their debt. So they got in a huge debt hole. Bain is also a company that did the same thing to KB Toys. I just saw somewhere that iHeartRadio recently filed bankruptcy, and guess who invested in iHeartRadio? Bain. So it's unfortunate that these huge companies that are there to loan money, which is important, in some cases take advantage of these companies as well. It's just, I don't know the details of the contract, and I certainly don't blame Bain 100%, but Toys R Us certainly knew what they were getting into when we signed this agreement. I think they got desperate. I just have a lot of fond memories of Toys R Us. It's hard to believe that my kids growing up will not experience Toys R Us as I know it. It's crazy to think about where brick and mortar shops are going. Are they all going to shutter? We saw companies like Sports Authority recently close. Barnes & Noble is struggling. We saw Borders Books, they closed. It's crazy. I think just a matter of time before GameStops start closing and other retail. It's unbelievable. I know Target's doing fairly well, and I think a lot of people will start going to Target for toys and Walmart, etc. But just not the same. There's not really a big, large toy retailer anymore in the States. I know in Canada, the Toys R Us chain up there does much better, so hopefully those can survive. I'm bummed. I feel like I lost something part of my life, and it's really unfortunate. So there's 2 months now between now filming this video and 2 months before they start closing all their stores. I'm definitely doing what I can do, at least for me personally, to visit Toys R Us. I'm going to take my kids to Toys R Us. And I just was there recently. I got a huge land speeder that you drive, which I'm going to do a review on later. That's a Toys R Us exclusive by Radio Flyer. Super cool. I'll do a video here shortly. My boys love that. That's awesome. And I got a good deal. So I guess the one benefit of this is that you can get some really good deals at Toys R Us because they want to clearance everything out. If you have a Toys R Us gift card, I encourage you to use it now. You have like 30 days. As of filming this video, you have like till mid-April to use your gift cards. So make sure you use those because those will be worthless once they close. But I was curious. I wanted this video because I'm really curious of what your guys' thoughts are too. Leave a comment below. For me personally, I'm very, very disheartened by it. I'm super sad about it. I wish Toys R Us made bigger, better decisions, that they wouldn't put themselves in this decision. And what's really a shame is the CEO, I'm sure they're getting millions of dollars a year, and yet, what's tragic is all these employees are losing jobs, and that's what's tragic. So the higher ups I don't feel sorry for because they're millionaires as it is. It's the people who are running the stores, the store managers, the clerks, and all them, that they're really out of a job, which is really unfortunate. So I pray that those folks, things work out for them, and hopefully another company, toy store, can come along. I remember Lionel Playworld when growing up. That closed. KB Toys was closed. It's, I don't know, maybe an outside company overseas will come in and invest and buy something, or maybe buy into Toys R Us, but it's a shame. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I wish I had happier news. Next video, I certainly will. We'll see you guys soon. Take care and have a great day. May the Force be with you.